Welcome, Aries seekers, to your reading for October. My name is Morgane, and this is the Existential Shift. If you're new to my channel, welcome. What does the energy have in store for you guys for this coming month, please? Clear messages and guidance for Aries. Your September reading was very collective oriented and spiritual and had important guided messages, especially in regards to Mars retrograding in your sign and Jupiter going direct. Check it out if you haven't. Yeah, you served as somewhat of a messenger to the collective. So thank you for that. And now let's focus on my Aries energies, please. Important, clear messages. What do my Aries seekers need to know? What is going on for Aries, please? Messages for Aries. I'm shuffling. Yeah. Being quiet. Aries. Oh, there we go. Just as I said, being quiet. Page of Swords, you're not quiet. You have a lot to say. You have a lot of thoughts. And it might be a little bit scattered at the moment. You might be trying to kind of channel them into a focused way of communicating them. I feel like your head is in the clouds, Aries. Like it's let's see. Oh, okay. Not for long though. The Chariot and the King of Swords. So when I have Page of Swords and then immediately the King of Swords, it's either you're clearing your thoughts very, very quickly, you're organizing your thoughts very quickly, you're maturing very, very quickly, or it could be an aspect of a father and son / a father and child. Either way, I'm going to go on the narrative of very quickly going from a little bit feeling disoriented or thoughts are here and there to King of Swords. I know what I think. This is what I'm deciding. This is what I'm thinking. This is what I want. This is what is. This is what the plan is. This is the strategy. And you're going from the second it lines up in your head, the second it aligns in your head, you're going into action mode. You're going into the Chariot. It's like, I'm not sure. I can do this. I can do that. Boom. I know. I'm certain. Let's go. Let's do. Let's act. All right. Very Aries energy, by the way. There's also an aspect of potentially military personnel. King of Swords, Chariot. Could be a soldier, an officer. If it's not military, maybe something with the law enforcement. You might be working in law enforcement, or you're dealing with something of that nature. You're in a good position in regards to that, so nothing to worry about. And there is an aspect of movement, 6 of Wands. Whatever this is that you've been strategizing about, planning, and then acting, 6 of Wands shows victory. Both Chariot and 6 of Wands are two very strong cards of victory. So you're achieving something big in the month of October. Now, this could have been something that possibly started throughout the month of June, but not necessarily. But you're seeing really, really strong, clear results in October. It's like you're stepping into some sort of position of power. Could be a promotion, could be a higher rank of some sort, and it's celebrated. So this might include a ceremony or a party, or just people acknowledging it. There's you've done something right, or you're doing something right. It's like the word victory is written all over this first row. Show me more. There's always something. Hey, devil, what's up? And then he raises his head up. What? Everything's going great? I can have some fun and play around. And the devil is going to sneak his head. This could be the little devil in you, Aries, feeling all high and mighty and in a good position. Be cautious. Six of Wands and the devil is a combination of taking something for granted, of feeling a little bit, feeling yourself, feeling it, which is good. We want you to feel good about yourself, but there's a place of indulgement and taking for granted and possibly slightly tendency to vanity or arrogance, not vanity. The devil leads to the tower, right? So if you fail the test of the devil, aka if you fall into that temptation of thinking now, you know, when we're doing something great and it's good, we've earned it, we worked for it, it's earned. But then sometimes our behavior can change in accordance, and that's when the fall comes, right? The so-called fall, the tower moment, where, you know, it's like humility check, you know? Now, I'm not saying that you need to downsize your success and your talent and your, no, celebrate, enjoy, acknowledge, you deserve it. Knight of Wands, but the attitude, you got to be cautious, because having the Knight of Wands right afterwards, it's almost like the inner menace wants to come out and being like, now I can do whatever I want, say whatever I want, do whatever I want. Be careful, because you're going from King of Swords, Chariot, Six of Wands, especially with the King of Swords and the Chariot, very honorable, respectful, you know, people kind of listen when you speak, to Devil, Knight of Wands, where you kind of go a little bit overboard, and then people are like, wait, did they just do or say that? That didn't feel right. That's not cool. There's an exploitation of power. Now, this could be you, Aries. This could be someone you're dealing with around you, okay? But I have to say what I see. You're here for expansion, not for me to tell you that you're perfect. You are perfect. You're perfect. I love you. But there's also other stuff that needs to be told. Okay, 1 second. Cards dropped. Oh, 10 of Wands, Strength, and Death card. Okay. All right. All right. It's almost like there's a sense going into the month of needing to restrain someone's own wants and desires. It's like you get a taste of victory and success, which is amazing and good. And then it's like it brings out the, okay, what else can I also have? I want this and I want that. It's like you get a taste of it and you want more, which is very natural and good. And remain ambitious. We want you to succeed and be ambitious, but be cautious that, you know, all these wants don't end up overburdening you. You gotta be wise. Kind of knowing how to work with your inner beast, with your inner desires and creativity and aspirations and ambition for leadership and success. Once again, I'm not saying any of these things is bad, quite the opposite. I'm all into that. I think that's great. You should be successful. You should rule the world, you know. But this will lead to a lot of changes, especially inner changes. It will force out aspects of your spirit that are more mature, that are broader, that are wider, because now that reality is starting to like, shit's getting real, right? You're now playing with the big boys. That it requires a behavior of you that is no longer only, you're only wearing it for the sake of the situation, but inside you're still a page, right? No, it's like you can't have that back and forth anymore between a page and a king. It's almost like life is telling you, okay, you got a taste of success. You can't play around anymore. You gotta act up, but not act up, be up. It will require stretching a little bit your comfort zone, because you're used to doing the thing, doing the behavior that leads to whatever results you need, and then kicking back, right? Chilling. Going back to the inner child, to the teenager within, and just goofing around. I'm not saying you can't goof around or be happy or be lighthearted or have fun. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that there's something about your spirit and your behavior pattern that is almost like it's asked now to take it to the next level. Now, it's a good thing, okay? Because you're dealing with bigger energy, so your energy needs to be able to contain it. And you can't contain big things if you're constantly expanding, contracting. Expanding, contract. No. Expand. Containing what's within it. And not take for granted, and not be dismissive, and not... I have here the Ace of Swords, almost like pointing me back to this page and King of Swords. Remember your own process, what it took for you to do the things that you're doing, to get the places that you're getting to. Like, to remain level-headed. Enjoy the success and simultaneously remembering where you came from. It's a subtle, delicate balance. Requires a very mature silver lining, but you can do it. There is a really strong new start that is coming into your life this month, especially going into Scorpio season, especially going into November, due to whatever achievement you have here in the first part of the reading. And if you have something from the past, if it's someone outside of you that is suddenly realizing that, oh my God, Aries is doing so well. Oh my God, Aries is doing this. Aries is doing that. Let's see what's up with Aries. Let's see if we can get them back. Let's see if we can leech back onto them. And you're tempted to ride back into it. Be cautious and wise. And remember how it was, not with, pink glasses, but with clarity of how it actually was, what it made you feel, what it made you lose. You got to be really sharp. Because as you succeed and expand, energies that used to take you for granted will now want back in. Because, Aries now have more energy to give again. This is a reading that signals don't take for granted and don't be taken for granted. Because the second you'll take for granted, immediately the universe will throw in a reminder, will bring back someone who took you for granted. And then if you fall into that trap, oh, I want you. But I don't think you are. I think you're seeing things really clearly. What else for Aries for October? Show me more for Aries for October. Two of Pentacles. It's like you have some sort of a dilemma regarding this new start. And Five of Wands. There's some sort of conflict, uncertainty. Should I not? But it's something that is clearly a very, very strong new beginning that can be very, very powerful. And it's something that is completely outside of your comfort zone. But it's something that your soul is pushing towards. It is literally the time to step up. The people you're dealing with need to be different. Their energy needs to be different. You can't accept in the same energies that kept you small or that took advantage of you or took you for granted and so on. Something like that may come around this month just to give you a small reminder as to what not to do to others. Hey, remember what was done to you? Don't do that to someone else, right? Don't maintain that cycle. And then the second you get it, the second you get that message, that clears out. And yet, you remain in this, wait, but maybe I should have, what if? Be careful of the what if, Aries. Look, people, romantic options, work, situations that align with this expansion of yours, that match the energy, that appreciate you, that see you for your worth, that express it, that are present, that are cooperative. Yay. Energies that are wishy-washy, uncertain, they're not there, from the past. Hey, maybe I can come back and have some fun, take as much as I can from Aries and leave them depleted again. No. There's that inner struggle that thinks to yourself, maybe I should go back to that. Maybe there is something that I can win. It's ego. You want to prove to yourself that you can succeed in what you seemingly failed in the past. It wasn't a failure. You dodged a bullet. Okay? So if you want to go back to power plays, ego, struggles, sure. Go back to another round of that crap. Okay. But if you want to be like, okay, underworld, I went through the shadow work, I did the journey, I went through the hero's journey, all that jazz, I'm ready, my spirit is ready. I'm a spiritual warrior, and I'm ready to harness the energies that are conflicted, that are driving me in different directions, into unison. Clarify for just a second this Devil, Knight of Wands energy here for Aries. I will continue this reading as an extended, focusing on love reading. It's called a double pentagram spread. It's really big. And we take a good look into your mind and heart spaces, your person's mind and heart space, the dynamic and how things unfold throughout the month. And we also finish up with messages from the Celtic runes. You can find the link below to my Patreon. And over there, it's not just the Aries reading, it's all the signs. So you can stream all of them, cross-watch, watch your different placements, not just for this month, for past months. You can see September's and August and go back to wherever you want. And there's also a lot of other VIP good stuff like daily rune messages. After I'm doing this, I'm going to post the rune messages for the week by the day on Patreon. You'll have Karmic Shift and Liberation over there. You have lunar love readings, and of course all the extended. So check it out. I would love for you to join my community of seekers, seers, and shifters. Okay? All right. Let's clarify. Sorry. Because this seems like a challenging point where it's like you'll have two options. Okay, you know what? I'm going to show it to you. I want you to see what I see. So you see here, he's either tempted to run back straight to the devil or doing a little bit of a harder work that requires some sort of mental effort and decision making to move towards something that represents patience yet expansion. This is the easy way. This is the shortcut. The person that you know, it was a shit show, but you know it. And maybe you want to prove yourself that you can win them over and succeed. Why? Win over the devil? Come on. Or you can move ahead, forward with the reading towards the new start. Yeah, it requires some effort, but look at what's there. What looks nicer, this or this? This is very, very broad energy of manifestation, of love, of creativity, of honor. There's a lot of honor in the Strength card. There's a lot of respect, a lot of balance between power and deciding how to use the power. There's a lot of power in this reading regardless. If there's a matter of deciding who's boss, in regards to like competing over a position or over a partner or whatever, the choice is literally between someone who can move things forward in life in a progressive, clear, expansive way versus someone that will just be a rhetoric of the past, of the dual mindset of who's in control, who's in power, who's boss. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups. So there's an opportunity for a lot of happiness. Actually, I already gave an answer about this. Clarify this. Really powerful new start. The Death and Ace of Swords. What is this opportunity / expansion? It's a new self. It's a new mindset. But it's like your subconscious that likes to vacillate is trying to take over this, but it's almost impossible to take over this energy. Like Death card and the Ace of Swords, it's an energy that comes in and swoops all the gunk out. And it's something to do with what you're doing right now, with the either dilemma or thought process that you're going through right now. It's like you'll be on the way here, but then there's a little small like temptation / something that is trying to pull you down, back down. Clarify this. Knight of Pentacles. The Star. Okay. So The Knight of Wands leads straight to the Devil. The Knight of Pentacles leads straight into the Star. It's when you defeat the test or the lesson or the mechanism, the cycle, you break the wheel, and then instead of being buried under the tower that collapses, the card following 16, before 17, the Star. This is the Devil is 15, the tower is 16, and the Star is 17, right? So you either regress and gets buried under that tower, or the attitude of the Knight of Pentacles leads you to ascending the tower. Self-deceit, ego, the shadow aspect of the ego, hardcore self-truth, honesty, and connecting to the heart, and to faith and to hope. The way there, okay, so the Knight of Wands is super, wants things right now, immediately, taking shortcuts, doesn't want to do the work that is required for this possibly love connection. Yeah, this is love. The Knight of Pentacles, he's a slow mover, but he's a methodical mover. This is the difference between having sex in the first encounter versus going out on a few dates and honoring, and honoring the person in front of you and wanting to get to know them first, right? Talking to them first. Understanding who they are. So Aries, if you're a feminine, you want to focus on energies that give you that sense of honor and respect, that make you feel like they want to truly get to know you. As opposed to, what can you give me right now? And if you're not giving it to me right now, then I don't know if you're worth my energy or time. I'm just gonna ride off to something that gives me what I want right now. So you place yourself on whichever side. You're either doing that or allowing someone or someone's to do that to you. But the advice is clear. One small clarification for Five of Wands and Two of Pentacles for Aries for October. One card, please. Clarify Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it's this is a cautionary clarification. Five of Pentacles is losing everything and feeling left out in the cold. After Four of Pentacles, aka being stubborn and rigid and trying to control and having things only your way or someone's way. This can lead to this, to losing someone, to losing the project, to losing an opportunity, however it applies to you. But if you don't vacillate and make a clear decision on where you put your effort, energy, devotion, this is a devoted energy. This is, I want things right now because I don't know what I want. This is, I know what I want, so I'm ready to work for the things to happen properly, step by step. Do you understand the difference? I'm sure you do. You're smart. So what will it be by the end of October? Will it be a Five of Pentacles or will it be the Star? That depends on which attitude you wear. The Knight of Wands or the Knight of Pentacles. Guys, I will see you in a second in your extended, hopefully. If not, watch your other placements. Regardless, watch your other placements. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, press the bell button, join the Existential Shift. Check out Tarot Masterclass if you want to study how to read tarot, how to be a tarotchi, and undergo a shamanic journey with me. It's over on Vimeo. Link is also below. It's 90 pre-recorded classes that I've created. You can either rent/buy them separately or rent/buy all of them as a package. Up to you. You can rent one for $2 just to see the vibe and see if you want it. So there's like how do you call it? Giving you a taste, whatever. Guys, I love you. This is awesome. This is great. You're leveling up, Aries, and I'm proud of you. And I believe in you. Okay? Stay magic. Stay true. Bye for now.